this box set gives us an opportunity. It gives us an opportunity to try something different. We're able to set a tone or a style without the worry of following through an entire army. The artwork surrounding this box set is great. It's simple, but it's fun. Just that red and white and black. It has a tone. It sets a context. It has a feeling associated to it. And I wanted to bring that in some way into the paint job. And it's inspired this entire project. But when tackling a big project like this, when you need a way in, I certainly wasn't going to use this on one of the characters because it's experimental. Rather, I should say because it is experimental. If I mess it up on the first miniature, I would not want to take it through for the rest. So the skeletons, they are the first portion of the set that I've painted, and these are my guinea pigs. It's a gentle introduction and allows us the chance to work out any kinks in this new style. How strong should we make the OSL? Where should we place it? What recipe should we use for the red? Painting the goons always allows us the chance to work through these issues before we come to the nice characters. Now, one thing these sculpts do have going for them is that they are tremendously detailed. They're unusually detailed for like a 3-part kit you could put together with your thumbs. So what I felt I needed to do was express the OSL and to express the dingy nature of the skeletons. Lots of weathering through the choice of weathering products and brushstroke. Their breastplates, for example, all chipped up and worn. Their helmets, at no point during the painting process did I want a polished appearance to these. Certainly I could glaze and overblend them and they'd look immaculate and perfect and they would look phenomenal. But it's not the story I wanted to tell. When I looked at this piece, I was thinking decayed, disheveled, used. And I think this is a point of convergence for me and other artists. I don't want you to look at this miniature and think, oh, that's a well-painted miniature. Rather, I want you to get the feeling that you're stepping into this universe, that there's no filter. When you look at a beautifully glazed, pristine paint job, like all the glazes are perfect, minute, your mind relays that as a well-painted miniature, and you could appreciate it on that level. What I want to do with this piece in particular, what I want to do with all my work, is to feel like you're walking into that arena, that you're not seeing a painted miniature, you're seeing what you would see with your own eyes looking at this thing. And that was the challenge behind this set. So the aim was to create a weathered miniature in non-metallic metal with a hellish red underglow of red to frame the sculpt. So framing the sculpt is an illustrator's technique used on busts or larger display pieces in miniature painting, but you can look at any, hell, I can guarantee you if you look at any kind of poster for advertising a movie, the characters, the figures will be silhouetted by some form of light, be it blue or red or turquoise, what have you. It's to give definition to the characters. When you view these miniatures, you aren't viewing the miniature, you're viewing a two-dimensional picture of them. So applying an illustrator's technique I thought would be appropriate for these miniatures. And it's a challenge. Can you translate these techniques over to a collection, and then let's see how quickly we can paint them. So this entire set was painted as part of, well, these skeletons were painted as part of a challenge I've set myself called the Art of Compromise, and that's to paint miniatures in under 20 minutes, or to at least get them to a 20-minute mark. I was very pleased that I was able to get these guys with under 20 minutes each. Once assembly had been completed, that includes the airbrush stage, and it took 20 minutes per miniature to do. The next video, obviously, so the tutorial's already up on the Patreon. Search Patreon/Little Legend Studio, Art of Compromise, or hell, you can even look at littlelegendstudio.com under the Grand Index. and it links every single tutorial I've ever done. Yeah, and each one clocks in 20 minutes painting time, a combination of colour mixing, pre-shading and well-focused fluorescent products to make the units stand out. You could definitely tell that they look better on a black background. In white you're able to see the colour scheme more clearly, I guess. You're able to see the paint strokes, but the black, I guess it gives you an instant level up, and it gives you an instant atmosphere that you don't need to create with any scenery. It's blank, it's there for you to indulge and enjoy. And these are the first done, so these are the infantry, I guess you could call them. In the next video, I'll be showing you how to evolve what you've done in the 20-minute Art of Compromise video onto a character. So hopefully the Art of Compromise will give you the building blocks to build armies, but then the character series we'll do alongside it will build in confidence, build your skill set, build your range, I guess you could call it. That's it, the very first miniatures from the Cursed City box set. Can't tell you how pleased I am to finally get them up and over. Right, thank you very much guys for watching and listening, and I will see you in the next showcase.